Let's talk about restaurant websites, because if we're gonna be honest with ourselves, guests don't really care about anything on your website other than, can I book a reservation? Can I look at the menu? Can I maybe call you? And maybe they're gonna look at a couple photos, but generally speaking, they're gonna see that through Instagram. Again, just being completely honest. So what we've done here at our company and with our product Dishio is we've made a really simple way to highlight what actually matters on your website, and we call it a smart site. So today I want to walk you through how to build your smart site. It's a really simple software to use. Even if you've never really used much software in your life, don't worry about it. We're going to walk you through this. It's very simple. So what I'm looking at here is the editing page, and I've already made the smart site, but I'm going to talk you guys through this just so you can see how easy it is. Right here on the left, I have my settings. So I'm able to create a smart site based off a single location, or I can choose to have a universal smart site, which means if I have like 5 stores, for example, and I want to somehow display my 5 stores on this or give viewers of my website the ability to see which stores I have, I can choose universal or single location. Really simple. If I choose my single location, I'm able to select which location I want to select. So in this case, I'm going to go for a single location and I'm going to choose Miami Beach. I can then name my smart site here, and this is more for like internal purposes, but just so you have it, right? And then what I'm going to do here is once I have my smart site here on the right, I can edit this thing however I like. And what you'll notice is a smart site is mobile optimized. It's supposed to look kind of like an app, right? But it's not an app, it's a website. And the use case you want to use a smart site for is probably the link in bio section on your website. And the reason we recommend this to restaurant owners is, like I mentioned earlier, people generally speaking are only going to your website to do simple things like get directions, view the menu, call you, make a reservation, maybe order online. And so oftentimes I see a lot of restaurant owners with websites that are so complicated and even worse on a mobile experience. And so you could guess that a large majority of the traffic that goes to your website from Instagram is from a mobile phone. So why is your website not optimized, right? It's crazy to me. So anyway, back to it. If I want to edit something on this page, again, I've already edited it, but I've already made it, but you can go in here and you can just basically hover your mouse over whatever you'd like to edit. The profile picture will automatically appear here if you've updated your logo into the profile section on Dishio. If I click this button here, I can update the background photo to whatever I'd like. And in this case, I've already chosen this image of, you know, it's like a plate with a steak, some appetizers and whatnot. And then I can actually move this around depending on what I want to showcase on the screen. Pretty cool, right? Below the logo on the page, you're gonna see what's called smart buttons. I have directions, menu, and call. If I want to edit this and I want to, let's just say, not show directions, I can turn that off. Same thing on the menu, same thing on the phone. I'm also able to update the title below each smart button if I so choose. Your choice, your preference. I like to have the title on just so it's super clear to your viewers. If I'd like to change the style of the button, I can also do that. I can click rounded, I can go circle, square. Again, this is all preferential, but we did it this way just so you can design it however you want, right? Exactly to your liking. Below the smart buttons, you'll see I have this section here. It's like the restaurant info, right? Now, this is the username. So this example, it's called Casa de Dineline, and you can customize this however you want, but what's really cool is what you'll see. Well, let's see actually. If I go into, let's get the URL actually so you guys can see. You'll see the URL here. See it says dish.io/Casa de Dineline. You want to be specific about your username because this is what's going to show up on the link in bio section on your Instagram. This is going to be the URL that you're going to use. So keep it short, keep it concise, get it easy and look clean, right? That'll appear right here. And then below, I'm going to have the category of whatever my restaurant is, which in this case, it's a steakhouse, which again, you can edit that in the profile section. So I have my restaurant name, I have my username, and then the category of my restaurant is going to be steakhouse. But you can select whatever you like. Pretty cool. So going back to it, and you can see, by the way, I have a lot of different smart sites, but let's go back into Casa de Dineline's Miami location. So again, I'm here. That's the restaurant info section. If I'd like, I can also add a bio. So I had just ChatGPT write this for me. All right. So it says, whether it's a romantic dinner or a lively gathering, this steakhouse delivers an unforgettable dining experience in Miami Beach. If I want to show that, I can here. But for this example, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of showing the bio all the time, but some restaurants absolutely love it and they want it there. I'm going to turn it back off though. And again, I have all my styles below if I so choose. Below the info section, what you'll find is what we call smart links. I can customize these links to display whatever I like, right? And so if I want to drive more reservations, I can make a button that says make a reservation. If I want to drive people to order on Grubhub, I can also do that. Order on Grubhub. And let me just show you what this looks like. Super easy, guys. You literally click this button, or you click, let's just say I want to make a new one. You click add link. You're gonna add, let's just say the title, link title here, order on Grubhub. That's gonna actually appear on your site. You're then gonna put the URL to whatever you like. For us, it just goes to success stories because this is not an actual restaurant. If you didn't already guess that, it's just, it's an example to show you guys. Put a link to whatever you like. And then I can put whether I want like an emoji or an icon. So I put an emoji and then I can select the emoji. But let's just say you don't like emojis, you like icons instead. You can also choose whatever you like. Let's just put that, confirm, update link, and boom, we have whatever that is, like a share screen thing. It's not the most appropriate, but you get the point, right? Okay, now what I would recommend, by the way, about your smart links is, again, you want to showcase links to whatever is most relevant about your business. So a lot of people tell me, Brett, how do I push more catering orders? I want to push more reservations, or I want to push more private events. This is going to be the space that you're going to display these links. And the beauty of this is if I go to my preview mode here, I can see what it looks like. And what you'll notice is looking at this page, this is what's called above the fold. So I can land on this page and without scrolling or anything, this is what I'm going to see. And what you'll notice is I don't need to scroll or do anything, and I'm already seeing what's most relevant about my business. I have directions, menu, phone, quick info, or bio if I'd like here, and then my most desired links I want to drive traffic to. Now, we designed smart sites this way to be so simple, so it's just one click action, right? In marketing, the more clicks it takes to get to a desired goal, the less likely it is to happen. If it's so freaking complicated for someone to find your menu, you know those menus where like you click on a restaurant's website, you click the menu, it like takes like 20 seconds to load the PDF, and even when you finally load the PDF, you gotta like scroll through and zoom in and all this stuff. It's not a good experience, guys. Instead, if you built your menu in Dishio on a smart site, you just click, it's gonna take you to the menu very simply, right? It's gonna show you what it looks like. And actually, let me show you what the menu looks like just so you can see. So I'm gonna go to my Miami location, which again would be synced to the smart site, but it's gonna look something like this. Again, our menus as well, like the smart site, they're optimized for mobile. So if somebody looks at your menu, you're gonna be able to give them this kind of experience, right? And what's so cool about this also is if I go to my reporting tab here in Dishio, I'm gonna start seeing data that's populating about people looking at my menu or visiting my smart site. Now, again, this is an example. So the numbers, unfortunately, are not very high, right? I got one click to call. I got a couple clicks to view my menu, address clicks, and I have 34 impressions here. What I'd recommend is building a smart site, design it exactly how you like, and put it there on your the link section on your Instagram bio. Tell people, tell your followers to click that. Tell your people to click the link in bio and make a reservation for something you have coming up. Then check out your reporting. Do people actually go there? Are people actually clicking reservations? Are people looking at your menu and doing the things that you want them to do? Well, depending on whether they are or are not, you can actually see if what you've done on social media has had any kind of effect. So anyway, guys, I wanted to present this to you guys today so you can see just how this works. The last thing I want to touch on just real quick is this last section here called code injection. So what's really cool is using a Dishio smart site, you can also put tracking codes on your smart site. So what does that mean for someone who doesn't understand anything about marketing? Okay, so Meta and Google and some of these other platforms, there needs to be a way for them to understand your web traffic in case you want to remarket to people or do some other amazing things. If you put a Meta tracking pixel right here in your code injection, then that means when people land on your smart site, let's say here, or your menu, what's going to happen is you see this right here. It's a Meta pixel. So when I'm on this page, people, I'm tracking it within Dishio, but also I have the ability to send data to Meta to build what's called a custom audience, of which now I can remarket to these people. So again, more information on this. That's a little bit more advanced for some people, but if you're interested in learning more about Dishio and you want to really dive into this, hey, we're always here to help. We have a ton of support to help people with zero experience whatsoever, understand this product, how it works. And we just want to help as many restaurants as possible with this. We realized that there was a major problem with restaurant websites, and so we just simplified it, and this is our solution. So anyway, hope you got some value from this video. Feel free to comment below with any questions, and we'll see you in the next video.